Hey buddy, you want this? Pretty yummy. You can see his eyes dilate. He's reacting to my movement. He's not scared, but he is very aware. Oh yeah, he does. Good job, dude. You crushed that thing. The Komodo Island Pit Viper. The blue Insularis, whatever you want to call her. Alright. Smoked it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been about 5 days since we fed the Gaboon. So naturally, with a young guy like him, we're gonna throw another rat in there with him, another fresh kill. Soon enough, we will be moving to frozen, but I want to get him steadily eating first before I try to switch him over. I've got a friend of mine who's got some frogs for me. I just need to get them from her. Unfortunately, I guess my frog population in my yard has been decimated by my need for frogs. It's been about 5 days since the baby vipers ate as well, and we really need to feed them again soon. Not an emergency, but I just want to get them steadily eating. I'm a stinky little rat walking through the forest. Hope there's no Gaboon viper who wants a meal. I'm a nice little rat walking around. Everybody likes to sing with me. I am good at telling stories. I am maybe a little too big for the snake, though. He might not eat me because I didn't realize that I was so much bigger than him. That's not right, he's a little too big, darn it, girl. Yeah, baby. Alright. Smoked it. Now that is high right there. Now this is gonna be a really, really good meal for that Gaboon. He's not gonna need to eat for quite some time after this, arguably even maybe 10 days. You know, it just depends how he digests it, but he is a tank. These Gaboon vipers, these adders, really all of the Bitis family, they're known for being ambush predators. They won't move for days, weeks, even months at a time, sitting in one spot along a game trail, waiting, and then one day, boom, they find themselves a meal. Now, lucky for this guy, I bring him the meals, but he doesn't know that. He still thinks he's just sitting there being an ambush predator. And then, you know, this is a pretty big meal for him, but you can see back behind that rat, you can see how puffy he is. He's a big snake. Not a big snake, but he's a thick snake, I should say. He's clearly taking this thing down with no problem, though. The last mouse I gave him was arguably too small for him, but I was just a little nervous to give him a big meal as his first meal at the house. But he took that thing down with ease. He folded it in half and ate it. So I figured upgrade him to a rat pup, a little more nutrients, more protein, more calcium, better for him. And he is devouring it. He's taking his time because it is a big meal and we are right up in his grill. But he's gonna get that thing down, no problem. Look at those fangs. It's so crazy. This baby Gaboon viper, arguably maybe a year old, his fangs are already as large as a fully grown copperhead, fully grown water moccasin, juvenile to medium-sized eastern diamondback. I mean, those fangs that he's using to walk down his prey are massive. He's about a 1 foot long snake and his fangs are already over an inch long, which is crazy, dude. Absolutely crazy. On this, on his left fang, this next fang he's about to move, you can see it's a bit unsheathed. Look how large it is. Look at it. Ready? Holy crap! That thing is humongous. Maybe we should name him Hugh.
Hugh Hefner?
Hugh, because his fangs are humongous.
Rookie question here.
Hit me.
If he were in the wild, would he just eat this right where he catches it, or would he pull off into a spot and hide and eat it?
Well, I mean, most of the time in the wild, they're along a game trail that's usually in the scrub, in the brush. So if he naps something, he's gonna eat it.
Already hidden.
Yeah, or at least somewhat hidden. And then once he eats it, he'll retreat and he'll sit for another couple months. Maybe drink some water when it rains. But these snakes are tough. They're from Africa. Like I say about Bob, anything from Africa is just badass. Arguably the most hostile continent on the planet in terms of wildlife. Everything there kills or gets killed. Now you can obviously say that about nature everywhere, but Africa is next level. Africa, Australia,
Will something go after him if he is eating?
Most animals are not going to want to touch a Gaboon viper.
Because they know it's a no-go.
Yeah, they just, they're just like, screw it. Now, there's definitely animals that will do it, but for the most part, nothing's really preying on a Gaboon viper. Now, I'm sure someone in the comments is going to say, no, this is, oh, well, you're right, whatever. The point is,
for the most part.
Yeah, for the most part.
They'll be left alone.
And also, for the most part, they're really not even going to get seen. Like,
yeah,
they're so cryptic that unless you're looking for a Gaboon viper, you ain't going to find one. Look at him breathing while he's eating. That's one of the coolest things about snakes. They've got that little tube down there that has a name that I'm forgetting right now.
Breather hole?
Breather hole, yeah, that's it, scientific name. Man, oh man. It's wild when you really take the time to sit here and look at them. You can just see each individual scale. You can see his eyes dilate. He's reacting to my movement. He's not scared, but he is very aware that I am a very big animal. I'm sitting near him while he's eating, while he's vulnerable. Really, the only time he's vulnerable as a Gaboon viper is right now. Like I said, he's not scared of me, but he is aware that he is vulnerable and he needs to hurry up and eat this so he can get back to being a deadly, deadly viper. Just like that, he's done. Using them abdominal muscles and those back muscles to work that rat all the way down to his stomach. 1 inch at a time, just ba-doom, doo-doom, doo-doom, doo-doo, doo-doom. That is a good meal for him.
Oh, dude, look at him pushing it down.
Oh yeah, dude.
It's crazy.
They've got really, really good body control, man. He'll push that thing all the way down to his stomach. And look at our little vipers, dude. Absolutely loving life. You got the blue, chilling, the green, vibing and jiving. Man, look how pretty that little snake is. How's that look? It looks pretty good, also. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The moment you've been waiting for. The moment I've been waiting for. Now you can probably tell, based on this angle here, I'm in here solo today. Solo dolo. Blake's got work to do, man. He's out working on trucks, doing truck stuff. He's doing what he does. But those baby snakes gotta eat. We got some frogs here. So one at a time here. I'm gonna get these frogs out. Ooh, pretty yummy. I'm gonna count out 1 through 7. Actually, the one in the cage actually ate last night with a different frog I caught in my yard. However, we're still gonna count out all these frogs we got here and we're gonna get to feeding. All right, first snake, conveniently enough, this is Insularis number 1. I've got them numbered 1 through 6 for the green ones, and then the blue Insularis is just labeled as B on the chalkboard we have, or the whiteboard for marking who's eating. So I just got we got a winner. We have a winner. Winner, winner, frog leg dinner. Now keep in mind, you guys, I'm out here. I have another person in the house, but I am doing this by myself, so the angles might not be the greatest. All right, little guy. Got some food for you, buddy. You want a freaking yummy, yummy, yummy frog? Yummy frog. Boy, bitch. I can ball it at night. So number 1 did not take it right away. That's okay, because most of these Insularis don't eat off the tongs yet. A few of them have, but what I do is I'll put the frog in there with him and I'll put them in the dark container. And usually within an hour, they've all eaten. So we'll check back in and I'll let you guys know. But I'm gonna move on to number 2. Second little green Insularis, let's see. This one's a bit bigger. Let's see if he's eating. Tap on the tail a bit. Say, hey, where you headed, where you headed? My name's Froggy, I wanna be your friend. All right, come on, buddy, come on. Come on. Come on, dude. Come on, little bugger. Now, like I said, a lot of these don't eat right away off the tongs. Hey, man, I got some food here for you. Looks pretty good. Let me interchange a bit. What do you think, buddy? It's a frog right there, dude. All right, so we're gonna put this guy back in his bin, move on to number 3, and we'll check back in a little. All right, little Insularis number 3. Now this one is one of the more skittish of the vipers that I've got right now. Kind of just letting him adventure a bit. Let me grab you, buddy. Put you back in your little cage there. your temporarily holding facility. Let's put you down, brother, and see. Oi, 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 oi. Alrighty, we got number 4 here. Now this guy ate off the tongs last time. He's a bit wired up right now. What are you thinking, dude? What are you thinking, brother? Thinking it's time to eat? Thinking it's frog 30? You thinking it's quarter past frog? What are you thinking, buddy? Give him a little tail rub. He's not following it, which makes me think he probably is not too interested at the moment. Hey, buddy. You want this? Pretty yummy. Pretty yummy. Look how handsome that Viper is, though. These green and Solaris are really growing on me every single day. Alright, we gave him a chance. He'll survive for now. And number 5. Now this guy was the first one to eat off the tongs last time. Let's see if he wants to do it again. Oh yeah, he does. Good job, dude. Look at him. He crushed that thing. Now you can see he's got a pretty big head on him. Wow. He absolutely nailed it. Hell yeah. So I'm gonna put one more in there for him because this is kind of a small one. And we're gonna try to feed old Bluey. Let's see what old Ayrton's up to out here.
You guys are just in time, actually.
See, I knew I could tell something was about to go down. Ogun! You're Ogun! Oh my goodness, hey buddy!
I'm sure. If you'd like to fire up the rig.
Look at this. Electrician Blake? Now guys, I'm just letting you know his new nickname for the channel is Blue Collar Blake.
Blue Collar Blake.
Because I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but he's got the half-ton Crocs on. That's a half-ton axle right there. He got custom mud tires. By the way, check that out. Oak leaf. That's oak. And you don't know what they say about oak? Strong.
If it ain't oak, you're a joke. That's what they say. Now fire this rig up.
Wow. Wowie kazowie, bing bong blowie.
Also, to all you keyboard warriors out there, I'm not a professional, okay? I'm using colorful zip ties like our personalities. Some of it's a little...
Did the lights turn on though?
Let's see.
Let's see. Make no mistake about it. This thing gets her done. All right.
What's that one mean? The pussy wagon has arrived.
Start her up. All right, look at that. Even professionally installed. Now, these are my 2 aux beam headlights, boop, or tail lights, or whatever, light bars. I love you, aux beam. Mwah. And this one, skirt. Dun, da, 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 da. Now, obviously, we didn't plug the front one in because that one's a colorful one that I got for free, so just whatever. But dang.
Also, you got this.
He'll be right back. Boom. Look at these things, dude. We're about to look like a UFO out there, dude. Shit. 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 And Spencer, my good homie Spencer, gave us this. What is it, about 40 inches?
Let me see. Yeah, 40.
40-inch light bar. That thing is bright as shit. We hooked it up. And I got a little secret for you guys. I'm not going to tell you. Well, I guess I'm kind of going to give you a hint. But our friends at Auxbeam actually sent us, or are sending us, another package that I can't wait to show off to you guys.
Maybe one that goes here. Here. Maybe they go here. Or maybe dead center of the windshield.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
All right.
You guys want to see this?
So everyone comment, good job, Blue Collar Blake.
Ready?
Yeah. It's whatever.
You know.
So shout out to Blue Collar Blake, getting her done. Legend. Shout out to Augie. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. All right. Well, I'm gonna get back to feeding some pit vipers, but had to let them know what you're out here doing.
Pit vipers?
Yeah, someone's gotta do it.
How are they doing? Are they eating?
Number 5 ate off the tongs. I put the rest in there with them, and the green one in the tank ate both of those frogs because he got a bump in about that big.
Remember, vipers are not a water snake. So you have to handle those.
Wait,
You know that one guy said?
but if I get bit by a water snake, that means I shouldn't be handling venomous, right?
Yeah, you're a dead man walking. You get bit by a water snake.
What if I skip?
I think that could work.
All right,
You're onto something there.
I'm a live man skipping.
Live man skipping.
You can see these two have taken a liking to each other. And old green boy, the selfish jerk, I put 2 frogs in here and he bit onto one and held onto it. And Bluey ignored the other one. I'm gonna call it, even though I think she's a girl and he's a boy just because of how they act, even though they're snakes, I've just kind of decided that in my head. Call him Greenie and her Bluey because I'm a real creative little guy, you know. But he, you can see that big bump, ate both frogs like a jerk. So I need to separate him from her. And then I'm gonna give her a little froggy. I don't know if you guys can quite see it. My guy's got a freaking hemoglobin on him, look at that. And I'm really hoping it's just an undigested bit of frog that's just poking out of it. Because that looks not ideal, my brother. Sheesh, we're gonna have to keep an eye on that. Now we're gonna try to feed old Bluey. We got Greenie and Bluey, like I said, real creative names. So let's see if she's interested. Hey lady, I got a frog for you, ma'am. It's pretty good, it's on sale. Found it at Target. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Man, these little vipers are just so pretty, dude. Something about a blue viper. And I know it's gonna be a little repetitive for a couple weeks or months until we've got some more animals. But I mean, come on, dude. You can't be mad at that. The Komodo Island pit viper. The blue insularis, whatever you wanna call her. Absolutely beautiful. Those ventral scales. That red tail, those red eyes, the slight pattern, just that aquamarine teal. Can't beat it, dude. You really can't. So what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna take her and just temporarily put her into one of those little Tupperwares with some frogs, leave her just like the rest of them for about an hour or so and come back and check on them. Well, it's just a little one, so I'm gonna get one more and throw that in there with her too. I already lost 2 frogs on the ground in my snake room today. I don't intend to lose any more. These are a hot commodity. Now those 2 frogs are obviously not very big and not much of a meal for her, but at this stage with how often we're feeding them, it's just about getting nutrients in there, getting it out, and growing. So real quick, we're gonna check on our friends here. Oh, heck yeah. So number 1, 8, you can see he's just now finishing that frog up. His neck's a little dilated. Tough to see, but it's good to know. I'm just telling you guys more than showing you guys. Number 2 has not eaten yet, so we're not gonna mark him/her off. But so far, number 1 and number 5 have eaten, and old Greenie. Number 4 did not eat, and number 3 did not eat yet. But it's only been about 20 minutes. I said we were gonna check back in an hour, but we're already in here, so check again. I'm gonna close them up for now. I'll come back in and check. I won't end up showing any more in this video, but I'll put a little, I'm gonna go edit this now, that's why I'm not gonna show anymore. But I will let you guys know with a little bubble or something if they ate. Like right here, I'll tell you. It's like, which if they all ate, it'll say like they all ate. If they didn't all eat, I'll say they didn't all. So. So what is it, about 40 inches?
Let me see. Yeah, 40.
40 inch light bar.